Hi, this is Sara Chapman, and this is my final project for this class. This is a discovery project, and for it, I am reproducing a place setting from The Dinner Party by Judy Chicago. So Judy Chicago is an American feminist artist. Her career spanned from around the 1960s to the present, and she explores themes of femininity and creation through her artwork, and she also teaches art education. And so for this project, I'm replicating a place setting from her dinner party installation with some different mediums, and in total, this project took me around 12 hours. So just a little bit about the dinner party. It was created between 1974 to 79, and it's a massive installation piece featuring 39 place settings, each of which is dedicated to an important woman in history, and they're all set on this big triangle table layout. And then there are an additional 999 names written on the floor. Each place setting includes an embroidered table runner with the woman's name and decorations inspired by her and celebrating traditional female crafts. On top of the runner is a small goblet and silverware. These are all the same for each woman. And then each one also has a unique ceramic plate with stylistic depictions similar to female genitalia, flowers, or butterflies. And those depictions become more three-dimensional as the women progress from prehistory, starting over on this side, to the present, and you finally see these like big three-dimensional plates. And it's now on display in the Brooklyn Museum of Art. A little bit of an overview for this project. I did a basic replication of the Emily Dickinson place setting, but with the idea of actually using food rather than ceramic for the plate. And then for the runner and charger, I used crochet and acrylic paint rather than embroidery and lace because I definitely knew I would not have enough time for that. And I started with the most important details of it, the things that I felt were most important, and then just seeing how much time I actually had to get more detailed and do all of the borders and stuff. Okay, and so these are some of the materials I used. So for the runner, I just used some basic fabric. And then I crocheted a charger to go under the plate. As we kind of see here, it's a little bit lacier in her version. But yeah, I used crochet instead because it would definitely be faster and I already had the materials. And then on the fabric, I used acrylic paint to just copy the Emily Dickinson name as well as all the fun embroidered floral details around the name. And so you can kind of see that initial sketch, and then I traced that onto the fabric and painted over it. Okay, and this is the final project. I didn't end up having enough time to do all the borders that I wanted to do. Ideally, I would have enough time to do it all in embroidery, which is something I'm a little bit better at anyway. But I'm overall really happy with this project. I learned a lot from it. And so, yeah, you can kind of see the fabric I used as a runner with the name. And then we have the charger underneath the plate. And then I used lettuce and an onion to do the decoration on top of the plate. And then I have my silverware, the napkin, and then a goblet. And here's just an aerial view of the place setting. So yeah, I used an onion because I thought that it had kind of the same shape as she was achieving in the original plate design. And then lettuce that just kind of flowers out from it. I really love the dimension that these different vegetables gave it. And I thought it ended up really cool. And so, yeah, doing this project helped me to understand the meaning of this installation better. What I understood previously was that the dinner party was an obscene piece of art that sexualized important women in history. But doing this project and researching more on Judy Chicago really helped me to realize and understand her intended meaning of the piece, and that it is a celebration of female achievement and honors both the reproductive and crafting abilities of women throughout history. And yeah, spending so much time crocheting one charger and painting one name helped me to realize what an achievement those skills are and that we shouldn't discredit them just because they're traditional women crafts. Okay, and here are my works cited. Thank you so much.